This is going to be a very interesting class because we are going to use what we learned during the previous classes and go deeper in this, solving a very interesting detail that we are going to have here. During this class, we are going to implement the index method for the buyer category controller, basically to obtain all the categories where a buyer make any kind of purchase. For this, we just need to implement again a new controller using PHP Artisan. Again, it is going to extend from API controller. We only need the index method. And let's to register the route. After this, let's to use the implicit model binding. And implement this. It is going to be very similar as we did for the buyer seller controller. So I'm just going to copy this. And do the respective adaptations. Of course, we just need now, instead of seller, we are going to obtain the list of categories for that product. Remember that between product and category exists a relationship. In this case, we are going to obtain the categories for that product. Again, with the plug method, we just need to obtain the list of categories, and this list is inside the product. So we just need to specify product.categories. Let's to keep it like this for now, and let's to see what we have. If we go to Postman and try to obtain the categories for this buyer, we have this. You can see that we have categories 1 and 1, but there is a detail. We have an array here, other here, and there. Basically, what we are obtaining is a collection with other collections inside. And this is basically because the relationship between product and category returns a collection. Basically, a product has many categories. So when we try to obtain the list of transactions with the product and the categories, we have a collection inside the product and inside the collection of transactions. Basically, we have a collection inside other collection. And when we use the plug method, we are obtaining the categories that are inside the product. And every one of those categories is a collection. But we don't want this result. We really need is to obtain only one unique list. So for that, we just need to use the collapse method for the Laravel collections. The collapse method is going to create a unique list with several lists. The collapse method is going to create a unique collection using the several collections that we have inside. So if we check again, we are going to obtain only one collection with all the categories inside. So again, they may have any repeated categories, so we need to use the unique method. Again, differentiating by DID and using the values method to remove the empty categories when repeated. So after this, we can check that we have basically the same result and being completely sure that we don't have any repeated category inside there. We are done now. You can see how we are going class by class, going deeper with the elements and the methods for the collections and the eager loading. Very useful tools from Laravel. See you in the next class.